the BT Awards with Keith. Okay, we'll get to the majority of this nonsense. All right. So, real quick, let's just kind of hit the obvious and the major story that's going around. Let's hit that out the park. First and foremost, guys, happy Canadian Day. So, if you guys don't know, July 1st, which is today, is Canada Day. All right. I'm guessing it's some sort of like, comparison to what we would call maybe Independence Day, because I don't think we have an America Day. I think we just have Independence Day, which is July 4th, if you guys don't know. But today is Canada Day, and everybody is celebrating their Canadian pride. And even though I've told you guys as many times, like, the idea of someone being from somewhere else, especially a different country, especially Canada and the UK, a lot of Americans usually feel those places are soft, and they usually feel that because they judge the accent, right? Now, Rick Ross, who clearly we know it's not necessarily chose a side. Him and Drake had words themselves, but he clearly is on the opposite side of liking Drake. Okay, they've been beefing, going at it, warring, squabbling. I was a little bit torn by everything that happened. I get into why, but remember, Rick Ross dropped a diss song in the middle of the battle, right? Like we were waiting for Kendrick, and basically Rick Ross dropped Champagne Moments, which was responding to push-ups. He dropped it on the same date. Matter of fact, they sent it directly to me. Okay, my man Sam Sneak, shout out to my man Sam Sneak, sent it directly to me. He made it clear and abundantly clear that they had issues. He tried to explain it, and he said it was over some cease and desist, which later Drake tried to debunk or respond to on Family Matters by saying, yo, cease and desist for hoes. Anyway, the point is, Drake and Ross don't get along. Now, if you want to, because I know y'all probably want some backstory. Like, we've been trying to get some backstory. I talked to Sam Sneak a bunch of times. Sam Sneak is somebody who watches our stream too. Like, he's one of the guys who thoroughly, he's an industry guy. He's Ross's DJ, but he watches our stream. He fucks with it heavily. Okay. And yeah, we've talked from time to time about topics I've talked about on here. You know what I mean? He'll sometimes give me some insight or whatever the case is. And I asked him directly, I said, bro, like, what directly is Ross's beef with Drake? And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, he's a straightforward person, but I didn't get a straightforward answer. It was just kind of like, oh, Drake kind of he like one of those guys that I didn't get much. Basically, I didn't get much from it, right? So to this day, I really don't know why they're beefing. Now, I know if you want to stick by what Ross is saying, and he's saying, yo, you filed a cease and desist on French Montana record, it appears that French Montana and Drake are still good. So that's confusing. Regardless, they haven't seen eye to eye. We later seen Rick Ross go on with a bunch of tirades on Instagram. Yo, white boy, BBL Drizzy, which is, by the way, I think Ross doesn't get the credit for bringing that up and even inspiring, number one, the BBL Drizzy like melody and song that later Metro Boomin and also obviously whoever produced that Sexy Red record with Drake later sampled. So again, I don't really know why they're into it. However, we could get into what happened last night. So if we go to Rick Ross's story, and I don't even know if he posted a flyer of the event, but if you go to his story, you start scrolling through. He made it clear that he was taking a private jet, and basically he was going to Vancouver. Now, hold on one second. Okay. Yeah. So he was going to Vancouver. Now, to put in perspective, because I know a lot of people are not in the know. Like, if we put up the map, Toronto to Vancouver, like, it's not like a close thing. Actually, I think you have to like take a flight or something of the sort. But Toronto to Vancouver, let me see if I can pull it up on the map. Oh, actually, it's right here. It's literally on the opposite side. So, shit. Essentially, Toronto to Vancouver, both are Canadian, provinces or whatever you want to call it. Toronto is on the east. Vancouver is on the west. So it's not necessarily like right next to Toronto. So I know a lot of people, they thought, oh, damn, why would you go to the 6? This wasn't the 6. This is actually on the opposite side of Canada, right? Anyway, Ross goes there. You'll see some of his story. Like this is him on the Maybach Music Airlines. This is him reposting some shit about nepotism before, and this is him.
These might be my LV. And fuck it. These are my favorite.
Okay, and I think this is when he gets to Toronto, Vancouver. Here we go.
I'm gonna keep it real. Canada, the boss back. The boss is back. Vancouver, we finna shut this bitch down. You heard me? Them Luke Belair bottles on ice. That rum, that Bumble rum, aka the Louis Vuitton. Yeah, that's on ice. We finna shut this bitch down. They said it might be a little chilly tonight. You dig? I'm with it. We with it. I'm with it, baby.
Now, this is not a Folio type situation, just to let you guys know. Ross frequently posts everything he does in a day. So it's not like, one day he's like doxing himself or like dropping his low, or he's not doing this to taunt Drake. He normally posts everything he does in a day with the exception of like taking a shit. Like he posts everything. Okay?
Port of Miami.
Okay. And then
nepotism.
He keeps posting. And then this is him at the event. Okay. Another picture of him at the event. I'm guessing like backstage somewhere. Another picture of him. We're gonna find out who this guy is. Does anybody know who this guy is? This isn't his DJ. He's posting. Now this is from today. Let me see. Sam Sneak Instagram. Let me see if he posted anything. Does anybody know who that was, by the way? Anyone? Who? Anyway. Oh, Sam Sneak don't got nothing posted to a story. Somebody say a Fed. Man, stop it. Okay. Anyway. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of it, right? So I get hit up very, very early this morning. They're like, yo, Rick Ross and his crew just got jumped and beat down. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, the nigga went to Canada. And apparently, and now this is not confirmed yet, but this is the narrative that even people that were at the event are saying. This is what's alleged. So Rick Ross does the event. Ever since he's been in this beef with Drake, he's kind of been trolling him. By the way, I enjoy the trolling that Ross does. I thought it was funny. Also, I secretly always wanted Ross and Drake to get back cool, and I was hoping it didn't get too far because they make phenomenal fucking music. Gold Rose is a song that got nominated for the Grammy. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, one of like the pretty much most popular cuts where it's like about bars from like 2 years ago. So I wanted these two to really like kind of lock back in, right? Don't know if that would be the case after this, and not saying that anyone particularly did it. However, from the story I heard, Ross does his normal thing on stage. Apparently, he plays a bunch of tracks, so he performs already. Plays a bunch of tracks that has featuring Drake, Stay Scheming, Aston Martin music. He plays these songs. I'm on one. He plays these songs and performs them. He's making the slick comments, but that's Ross has a personality. Now, from what I'm hearing, afterwards, he has basically, I don't know if it's the house DJ. I don't think it's his DJ because his DJ was kind of close to him, which is Sam Sneak. Allegedly, they played Not Like Us at his orders. So he wanted the crowd to turn up to Not Like Us. Who knows? Maybe he was trying to get a funny. I don't know. Okay? That's when supposedly people try to confront him about, again, from what I'm hearing, this isn't a Drake sent hit. So Drake didn't send niggas to go do nothing. But at a certain point, if you had a song basically saying, making fun of West Coast niggas, and you go to the West Coast and you're demanding it to be played, somebody on the West Coast, maybe not close to Kendrick, might say, bruh, like, why you coming to my city and that's disrespectful to even us. So apparently they tried to approach Ross with that energy, like, yo, that shit's disrespectful, man. Stop playing with us. And Ross supposedly says to these guys like, "Yo, y'all know who was gonna be here is the boss, nigga. The fuck, like what you mean? Don't do what?" And that instantly went to violence really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna play the videos. There's certain things and certain theories that's not confirmed. Some people believe the individual who punched at Ross is a Hell's Angel member. If you don't know, I've told you a long time about Drake's story connection with Hell's Angel. He had a Hell's Angel dude up in the Family Matters video, and people have said that Drake's ties to Hell's Angels is like really locked in. Also, Hell's Angels, when it comes to, I believe it's either Montreal or Vancouver, I'm probably saying that wrong. They're kind of heavy over there. So I don't know about the Hell's Angel angle. I'm working to like try to confirm it, but these are the videos that came out. The first video that you could see Ross clearly on is this. So let me play it. Now you see Ross. Now you see a guy who's directly in front of Ross, and I couldn't tell if he was security or if he was just trying to press Ross. Anyway, Ross is kind of front lining it here, but look like he's not running from shit. You gotta give him credit. Now I'm gonna try to see if we could get like we want to hear like pretty much what they're saying. I think there's a better video that shows what they're saying. Now, what I definitely heard for real is this guy here. Another reason why people are thinking this guy is Hell's Angel is because of the haircut. A lot of Hell's Angels guys has this type of haircut. By the way, I'll actually pull up this guy's Instagram because I do got his gram. You know what I'm saying? That guy right there. Where is he at? And by the way, I reached out to these guys to see if they wanted to talk. Oh, he deleted the shit. Oh, wow. He deleted this shit. So the guy this guy right here, his shit was up today because I messaged him. I asked him if he wanted to even come on stream. His name was Icarus Wolfhouse. Yeah, he deleted his page already. His page was up earlier. I'm pretty sure we can find an archive portion of his page if we just Google it. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is his, so this is the guy. This is the guy who punched Ross. Now, I know I ain't showed a punch yet, but this is him. Yeah. Now, the only thing that I keep saying, hearing people say, yo, he's Hell's, oh, never mind. He is Hell's Angel. What the fuck? Never mind. We don't gotta speculate too much. Yeah, he has a Hell's Angel jacket on. Yeah. By the way, he took his Instagram down because I hit him up to ask me if he want to come on stream. So I literally, I didn't even know this before. I Googled his name. He has a YouTube account. This is his YouTube account. And on the YouTube account, he's rocking a Hell's Angel jacket. Is this his name down here? I don't know. But yeah, he's definitely Hell's Angels. Now, I think what's going to be assumed is people are thinking, yo, you get touched by Hell's Angels, nigga, in Vancouver. Hell's Angels is super tapped in with Drake. Maybe Drake, not saying ordering nothing, but maybe Drake is like, yo, man, you catch what these niggas lacking? Let them have it. I don't know. Also, this dude's demeanor, he sounds like he wanted it from the get-go. He says, the one thing I could hear, he says, you want to bang out? You want to bang out? Okay, now he swings at Ross. I don't know if Ross dodges it. We could kind of like go back and see. but he might have connected with Ross. It looked like I seen like a drink fly. He might have connected with Ross. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love security. Everybody knows security is one of my favorite things in the world, but I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Hey, for all y'all dope ass security guards in the game, I want to give y'all all the credit in the world, and I don't want to discredit this guy, but I know I've hired some security guards because y'all just big as hell and y'all look like y'all got muscles. But if y'all big as hell and look like y'all got muscles but can't do nothing, it's still a waste of time, okay? So apparently the security instantly gets fired up on as Ross kind of steps back. By the way, like, you could tell Ross knows kind of how to play this. If anything, and this is with anybody with security, they'll punch first and fall back and let their entourage deal with it, and they get the win. Or you just can't be, if niggas are attacking you, you can't be the nigga getting stomped out. So Ross, after his little mashup with this guy, he falls back, his security guard gets into it, and I'm going to give his homeboy some credit, including his DJ. They step up and they're ready to squabble. They're ready to squabble. So the Vancouver Demons, the Hells Angels, they're trying to like see what's up. Hey, and I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all know I'm with the Pussy Nigga Association. I didn't get all this rich to be over here like fucking up my knuckles. I paid niggas to do all this shit. I have no problem with Ross fading to black, moonwalking, getting the fuck out of there, skedaddling. You know what I mean? Like, yo, hit the road, Jack. I don't care how. Get the fuck on out of there, Ross. Why'd you pay your big ass security if he's just gonna sit here and get his ass beat? Here we go. Oh, actually, no, the security did his job. He pushed the guy in the middle, so 4 people started attacking the security. Gave Ross enough time to get the fuck out of there. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Yeah, the Hells Angel guy is here. They're all fighting Ross's security. I think another one of Ross's mans runs over here. He's like, all right, bet. This is a guy who I was asking to see who he was, right? Because he's pictured in one of Ross's posts. He says he's down with a squabble. Look like he's a squabbler. Now, here's the thing. This looks like the promoter right here, right? This little scrawny-ass promoter ain't know what he got into, man. Like, yo, they set your shit up, bro. You ain't about to protect Ross, so he's standing in front of Ross because he knows he probably's trying to do more business with Ross. He's not trying to have that reputation of you hired a guy to come to an event and the guy you hired gets his ass beat. That's a really bad look, right? Like, this nigga, if he was going to book me, you got to give me double, right? It's just a thought, right? Like, if a nigga is in the promotion business and they're booking people and people are getting their ass whipped, people are not going to work with you, or you're going to have to pay a wild amount of money because now niggas are going to say, I got to take security in my own hands. So he's jumping in front of Ross. I think he's with the festival, or whatever this is. I don't think he's with Ross. Yeah, and one of the reasons I feel like he don't look like he has any fear of them packing him out. Looks like he's saying, I'm trying to stand in between y'all and Ross. No, don't hit him. Don't hit him. You know what I mean? Now, here's the funny thing. I guess whoever the house DJ was or whoever the fuck was on stage, either they're in on it or they got the motherfucking picture. They cut off that Not Like Us so quick, they then put on, you ready? They put on Meek Mill. Hold on, wait a minute. Now, this security, and by the way, I don't want to slander him because he's 1v5ing. He's 1v5ing. What's up, nigga? Keep going, ho. Keep going, ho. Oh my God. The kick to the head? Now, hold on. Let me see something. Let's see something else. All right. Wait. Now, I see somebody else I know. I'm going to see if all these guys deactivate their page. Okay. Now, this guy right here, he's a local Vancouver rapper. His name is Mercules. Hi, Mercules. Yeah, I know all y'all. This is him. Okay? He hasn't really posted many stories, but he did post 23 hours ago, Vancouver today, and I guess it was a festival, the Ignite Festival. Okay, so could we click on this? Ignite Music Festival. Let me see if I can pull up that thing as well. Ignite Music Festival. Yeah, I want to see who was on the lineup. Clearly Ross was on it, right? Yeah, you see Ross right here. Ross was on it. Wack was on it. Sick Kick and Mercules. Okay. Now, the Hells Angels guy who fired up on Rick Ross, he rolls with the Mercule guy. So that's why he's not on the lineup. He raps too, but he don't got his rap career ain't busting like that. He rolls with this guy. I think you'll even see them together pictured somewhere as well. Let me see. You'll see them pictured somewhere together. Actually, I see it on the other dude's page, but he deactivated it. Anyway, this is the other guy who was there. But don't look like he's trying to say nothing about it. So he's the guy right here, chat. So again, it kind of looks like it's on point of what we're talking about. Essentially, Ross and whoever, they're probably, and I don't think necessarily it's well, I can't say it's not a Drake thing because the dude that set it off happens to be Hells Angels, and Drake really locked in with Hells Angels. So I'm not going to say it might not because they were picking up for Drake, but supposedly from what people told me that are in Vancouver, they said, yo, Rick Ross was disrespecting the city by playing shit that is essentially clowning Canada. And it's almost like doing it like, yo, y'all are bitches. I could do whatever I want here. And niggas is like, no, you can't. And they approached him about his behavior. He's standing on business, and niggas just got tired of it and punched him. That's what it was explained to me. Okay? I know I'm pausing this a lot, but I'm trying to, y'all seen this video a million times by now. I'm trying to get to who the fuck was around and maybe what happened. Now, you heard what he said? He said something that's like, he said, we came here, right? Like something that's, I can't hear it too well, but he's almost saying, like, he's kind of standing on business and like, yo, nigga, we here, right? What the fuck? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm at a hip hop show and the nigga's talking to me like this nigga's talking like, with all due respect to you, Icarus, whatever, I want no problems. Hey, listen, I'm one of the OV hoes too. Like, chill out, okay? They love me. That was a joke. But this nigga, like, he talking like he racist. So I'm not arguing with this guy. Like, this guy I'm not arguing with. Like, this guy sound like you talking like you from Florida. He's talking like he in the Klan. I'm not arguing with this guy at all. Like you could tell how his mouth is moving. No diddy. You could tell. He don't look like, he's on some other shit. Yeah, anybody who says some shit like this, I'm not fucking with him. I'm not fucking with him, chat. I'm not fucking with him. Look, and he's looking at, I think Ross didn't think he was going to punch. And then now he's going to swing. Bang! Now, I'm going to call Wack 100 in a few. So Wack 100 had told me that his guy, remember the game at Diss Ross? He says the reason why that didn't go too far is because Wack's guy is the head of security for Rick Ross. Which, if that's the case, and I only seen Rick Ross with one security, I'm expecting this guy to be the guy Wack is talking about. Maybe that guy has some information, or Wack does. We'll call Wack in a bit. But anyway, let's keep watching this. We'll go to some different angles.
What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Now, put it like this. You see this guy right here? He has security. He has a security vest on. This is why, in most cases, you can't trust security. Because in reality, half the time when security is more of some like a placebo. It's supposed to make you feel safe and make others feel safe and deter people from starting bullshit. But half the time, especially when you go to some of these local places, like I always bring up that example of me being in Complex Con at Long Beach, and I didn't know half of the niggas they hired as security were just niggas off the block that they just gave security shirts to. Apparently the security gave up the drop on niggas. You know what I mean? So again, you gotta, like, when you see security, it's a placebo. You don't know, this nigga don't look like he trying to involve himself in shit. And he got a big ass sign that says security, right? Look at this guy.
What's up, nigga? Be going home. Be going home.
Wow, the kick to the head is mean. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you too. I know Rick Ross and how he moves. It appears that Ross was moving very, very light. Probably only had one security with him. He got his 2 mans, and he probably thinks he's good. Okay. Now here's a different
What's
angle.
up? Every day.
Now you see the security. I said he ain't doing shit.
I'm hustling. What's up, nigga?
Ross still talking shit. Somebody said every day I'm hustling, and Ross says every day. Oh shit.
You gonna press us out in our fucking city, nigga? What's up?
You say you gonna press us in our fucking city? Cheesing, fam. What's guaguan and cruddy? Wagwan Delilah. Seen your catty from afar. Oh shit! So Ross's mans did the classic. Yo, which city in America is known for that? The walk like nothing going on, and then all of a sudden, bam! That's what he tried to do to this nigga. Except I think when you do that, you gotta knock the nigga out. The blindsided hit, the blindsided sneak, you gotta knock him out. Oh shit! Nah, nigga squared up. Ross is looking like, get me the fuck on out of here. Now, I'm giving Ross some credit. Ross ain't run at all. I'm not seeing Ross running. Now, what you don't realize just happened. They did a pretty good job ushering Ross to the right as his homie is about to fade. So his homie is about to catch, it's probably a 1-on-2 because you see this other guy, this other white guy right here. It's probably going to be a 1-on-2. But what he did is Ross started, like the security guard who got hit before, it was just like, yo, Ross, go over there. Like they're trying to get him away from the crowd because, I mean, shit's already going left. The craziest part of this would be Ross on the ground getting his chain took, him getting stomped out. That would be very, very bad. Also, product placement a little bit. Y'all see this nigga right here with a Full Send hat? Yo, Full Send, I think they're from like Vancouver. They're like from Vancouver, so like they run Vancouver low key. Like y'all know Full Send. By the way, salute to Full Send. You know they own a Happy Dad. You see a Happy Dad in the background right here. Come on, man, stop playing with me, man. We locked in, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. All right, my boy looking like Brick Baby. Okay, Baby Brick. Oh shit! Once I see them go like this, I'm like, all right, he dog. That's a doggy paddle. You know what I mean? Night of the Shaolin monk type of shit. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga doing like, okay, I'll fuck with that stance. Now, I don't enjoy this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is Sam Sneak, and Sam Sneak is my man's, and like this is my man's. So, bro, I don't even. I'm actually very upset about this clip because Sam is my dude. Now, I've heard other people say this. Yo, Rick Ross left his mans. So? The fuck are y'all talking about? Hey, the goal was for them to beat Rick Ross's ass, my nigga. Rick Ross is the brand. I get it. If everybody's broke, yeah, Ross, you look crazy. You're the brand. They're trying to kill your career, right? These guys get paid when your career is afloat. Of course, you want to stand there and squabble with your guys and never leave. But you got to get to somewhat of safety because if you get beat down, your career is 100% like altered as opposed to your man's getting beat up, right? Again, Obviously, also like if this was Sam Sneak, I think it might be. He probably got the laptop bag on, this and third. I'm hoping nothing got lost. Or sometimes niggas will give their jewelry, like some of the jewelry they wear on stage, they might just put it in a thing and put it in their cameraman, not cameraman, their DJ backpack. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll give security credit for this. They distracted these guys enough. Not saying Ross's team didn't get beat up, but they did a good job to make sure that other people were targeted while they got Ross the fuck out of there, right? So I guess now they're on the DJ right here. Oh my God.
What's up? Fuck my watch.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I'm looking at this because it's about like, it looks like about 7 to 8 dudes. Bro, I'm thinking, truth be told, dog, this is what I'm personally thinking. This not random, bro. Now, granted, I do think it's super dumb to go to Canada and play not like us. Granted, if Kendrick goes there, I think Kendrick could do it because there's going to be a line of police outside. There's going to be a line of police and security inside. It's going to be in an arena. You know what I mean? It's much harder to get at a nigga on an arena. This shit look like you probably got local mom and pop food shops there. Probably got some security guards that's usually like, you know what I mean, at Home Depot. It's not much really like insulated. But these dudes look like they're all on the same accord. Like, we want to beat them up. So this might be, y'all remember the shit that happened to Pusha T, right? Remember the Pusha T thingy when Pusha T got rushed in Canada? Pusha T, Toronto. Let's see if we find that clip here, right? Now we never knew or got word to say if Drake was the person who sent these guys. All we know, it could be just overzealous fans who, again, at the end of the day, Drake put an entire country on the map, right? Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, you see how the West Coast been popping out for Kendrick. Well, I mean, shit. If you think about Canada, what Drake has done for their visibility and their rap scene or music scene is like immense. So maybe that's the reason why. Anyway, this is after the story of Adidon. Remember this happened to So they throw something at him. Yeah, and then people are running on stage. Nah, I think Pusha was unharmed. Did he come back out? He did come back out. Anyway, something about this kind of feels like it just wasn't that random. But okay, I also don't want to accuse anybody, including Drake, of doing nothing because we have no proof at this point, all right? We have loose associations, some Hell Angels guys. I know Drake is cool with them, but do you think Drake really sent, like, some of these guys came in with performers. So anyway, all right, that's one angle. That's one angle. And then this is another angle.
What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? You ready? Yeah. We going home. We going home. We going home. We going home.
Times like this, and rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, and shine like this, so the matter of time I
spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon.
We hurt. Let's go. 1, 2, walk.
Nah, so this is Ross right here. He's kind of like, as I said, we're not seeing like a man just completely running. He definitely got out of there, but we're not seeing him really run. But he's smart enough to be standing behind the line of people, including this guy who I think is a promoter, and his bodyguard and his other friend. And I guess they were trying to get him out at that angle. This was him on stage before. Yeah, that was him on stage. I think you see Sam sneak up on the DJ booth as well. He has that nice hat on. All right. Okay. Then here's the part of how Ross gets out of there, because if you're wondering how he didn't get beat up or that crazy, this is them getting him into the back area. Yeah, so they kind of got him out of there. That's actually a good thing. And obviously, you see Drake liking this post. You know, says Ross met the BC Demons at his show tonight. He shouldn't have played the Kendrick Lamar record, and Drake likes it. Also, you see Chubbs, who also like chimed in on that as well. So Drake also liked this post from Keeps It Solid, where it says plus size rapper Rick Ross get pressed by white boys in Vancouver, and Drake likes the video. Rick Ross inserted himself in a Kendrick versus Drake beef. Don't come to Canada if you have issues with Drake. Then the next thing shows a screenshot, and it says Ross getting evacuated from a show after receiving the beats. And it shows Chubbs, who's like the OVO enforcer, right? He's laughing at the post as well. All right. Presser jumped in. He said, yo, Drake. He said, want me to bang out? He said, you gotta be the next intro, Crody. No fly zone over here. So I guess he's saying the white dude who's Hell's Angel that says, yo, you want to bang out? He says Drake should use as an intro, right? And I guess who had put this up, they say, oh, man, think my white, the person said this. He said, man, think my white boys ain't on it. And then he says, Maybach music. Now, there's another video of somebody allegedly getting picked up off the ground. I wasn't trying to show too much like graphic footage, but here is one of the, here we go. Now, you see, they start shouting, yo, that's the DJ. That's another reason I feel like it was targeted, because they're shouting, that's the DJ, and they all start to attack the guy. You know what I mean? So it's not like if you have a problem with just Ross, unless the DJ starts fighting y'all, I'm guessing like you're trying to get to Ross. Now, if his mans in him jump in and try to fight you, cool. But when somebody shouts out, that's the DJ, sounds like the goal here was to get Ross, right? Or anybody with Ross.
What's up? Fuck my watch.
Chill. No.
What's up, dog?
Baby, come on. Don't be so.
Now, there's a guy that's laid out here, and I think this is the guy that was like, he was the one fighting first. He was the guy with Ross fighting. Wow, he's knocked out.
Somebody get into the car, bro.
Justin, the guy's gonna die for the
Yeah, and I think this is Sam Sneak. Yeah, Sam Sneak and the bodyguard come back, and I guess they're making sure their guys.
He's gonna fucking die. Who is it? I don't know. He's gonna die though.
Shout out to Sam Sneak. He still had the backpack on. Oh wow, they just had to lift him up like a baby. Wow. Oh shit! Now these guys are ruthless. They're lifting up this guy's unconscious body like he's knocked out. Somebody even says, "Yo, I think he's gonna die." And when they're lifting him up like a baby to go try to bring him to the car, one of the Hell's Angels guys come and drag him and yank him like to drag him back to the ground. It's not like he's moving on his own volition. The guy's knocked out. And I think this is a guy right here that got knocked out. Damn, Sam, I'm glad you didn't get knocked out, my brother. Jesus. I'm just playing this again.
What's up?
Fuck my watch.
Chill! Chill! Go!
What's up, dog?
Baby! Baby! Come on. We gotta be
Hold this.
Somebody get into the car, bro.
Justin, the guy's gonna die for the He's gonna fucking die. Who is it? I don't know. He's gonna die though.
Get into the car.
Oh wow. Somebody said at the end, yo, get back on your fucking jet. Like basically tell him to get out of here. So this is the guy who got knocked out. This is a Sam Sneak. Sam didn't get knocked out, but he lost his hat, I think. Or he's lost his little head thingy. He kept the backpack on, which that's important. Like shit. The backpack probably had the laptop. Who knows if they received like a back end in cash. It might have been in there. Who knows, bro? Anyway, wow. Jesus. 50's trolling already. 50's like, laughing my ass off. The Great Escape. Mika! Call the chasers! They're chasing me! Jesus Christ, 50 is hell. Oh my God. Then 50 jumps on here and he says,
"Hey guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I want to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, That part where the young guy went like, he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp. And he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or Hey guys, I just saw
all right. Yeah, 50 is full on trolling. I'll get a little bit more into it. Let me give my opinion on this whole thing. And I hope to be fair and just balanced all throughout. Number one, I'm not going to blame this on Drake, and I'm not going to blame this on Kendrick. I'm also kind of not going to blame it on Ross. Here's just the reality of it, right? I think this is a good lesson for rap fans, right? There's a bunch of rap fans that came into this beef or this battle between Kendrick and Drake, and they said, finally, we got a battle that nobody will get hurt. Well, maybe if it was just like, hey, about lyrical, miracle, spirituals, but you know what rap battles are these days, right? It's about clowning you, talking about personal shit. It's all about TMZ type of information. So if you and by the way, this is on both sides. You think that Kendrick ain't upset that Drake is saying his kid is fathered by another man? You think Drake ain't furious that basically this guy is purporting out there that you're a fucking pedophile? Like, I think after some of the stuff, like, all that wop, fuck him up. Let me tell you this. Once I seen both of these guys start getting to a certain level of subject matter, I know shit gonna go left. Bro, I've covered a million rap beefs. Now, granted, we don't believe Drake nor Kendrick will get hurt, right? Now, this looked like it was a small festival, and I think Ross probably just underestimated. You know what I mean? Like, he either really just thought Canada's pussy, or he just underestimated, like, maybe just how people would react to that. But this is the biggest moment, if you ask me, in rap history, with Kendrick and Drake going at it. The point what I'm trying to say is that none of these guys are to be blamed because they're battling. But for the fans who just think that this was supposed to be some peaceful shit, historically, this is kind of how rap beefs give it up. I'm going to be honest with you. And again, I'm not co-signing it. I'd rather it didn't happen. You know, this isn't like some dope shit. But I'm going to be honest with you. When you get to... Like, remember when I said it about the Nicki Minaj and what's her name shit and Meg Thee Stallion? You start talking about her dead moms. If she see you, she might pop you. Like, real talk. Like, at a certain point, people do stop rapping, right? I'm pretty sure if Drake and him well, I mean, we've seen it with Pusha T on stage. Yeah, this is kind of like the idea that this Kendrick and Drake thing was just gonna be like all about clean bars. Yet we're celebrating songs that saying Kendrick beats his wife. Kendrick kid ain't his. Drake is fucking little kids. Drake got fake. We should have assumed that violence was probably going to be in the mix. I am not surprised. I am surprised that of who it happened to. I think Ross is too much of a boss, moves around like a boss, actually exudes boss energy. If I'm flying my private jet to your country, trust and believe. How much could this jet hold? We could have 8-9 people and I'm already paying for the trip. Nigga, I'm going to have me, my DJ, maybe a bitch you fucking with, and then the rest going to be security and goons, nigga. Right? And I think Ross's jet holds like 12. It should have been at least 5-6 niggas on there that is ready for action. Ross should have been moving a little bit better. Right? That's just the reality of it. We can't be naive. I know some people are going to try to turn this into, oh my God. No. Niggas is rapping about calling each other pedophiles. You should expect if they run into each other, it's not going to be happy. You should also expect, and I've always thought this was going to be the outcome. So the raw shit's a little bit shocking, but I always thought the ancillary people, like the people who are in the middle, that's how the Quentin Miller shit got done. Do I respect it? I don't. I really don't. You know what I mean? So I want that to also, like, that's my common theme. I don't want none of this shit to get violent. I don't respect violence on either side. You're not going to hear me saying, well, that's what y'all get for fucking with Drake. Nah. No, my nigga. It's a rap battle. It's okay. Even if you lost, it's okay. I'm not co-signing this action, but we have to be realistic and understand what rap battles are. Right? There's usually a very thin line between, okay, we could rap and piece this up, or, nigga, when I see you, I'm slapping the shit out of you. And that is just obviously what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. So, I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, I think it's fucked up. And, you know, for everybody included. And this is the cost of rap battling. I was talking to somebody about even the cost of being me, right? I talk a lot of shit. Mad niggas claim they hate me. Yeah, I spend a good amount of money trying to protect myself. I probably spend more money than niggas make. But it's okay. I got to make a lot of money to talk like this. It's fine. When you just came out of the most profitable rap battle of all time, like Kendrick's song is going to go diamond. Like, yeah, Kendrick, you're going to have to double your security team. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Drake, you're going to... I remember Drake talking about the Meek shit, and he's like, yo, they had to do a lot more to navigate that situation because they were trying to make sure that violence didn't occur. That's kind of what comes with it. Y'all niggas is making millions of dollars off rap beef diss songs, but it's probably hurting the brand of the other guy if it's successful. Yeah, take that money, invest in security, go scout out who's going to be at these events, and move accordingly, or else do what J. Cole did. This is what you know what people keep saying about the J. Cole thing? They think J. Cole was just like, I mean, we kind of do all think he a little pussy, but they're thinking he was just pussy in terms of Kendrick. I think he just didn't want this. Like, when you start talking a certain type of way and you start escalating that by bringing in other shit, that kind of almost beget violence, right? So I think this is exactly why Cole did not want to be a part of it. Cole is still walking around New York City by himself. If Cole came out and dissed or was continuing the back and forth, he would probably have a security concern and not think he could ride his pedal bike around New York City. You get what I'm saying? So, again, for everybody, like us as fans, sometimes we be naive. Like, why can't Kendrick rap about, yo, Drake, if you come to Oakland, it's your last show, and you're a pedophile without somebody getting hurt? Yeah, that sounds great. I love talking all my shit, but I know not to go certain place. That's just what it is. Like, there are repercussions. So again, obviously, I don't want to see no violence. I don't co-sign this. I love Rick Ross. Actually, I thought he was the funniest in this whole battle. Sam Sneak is my man's, but I think we just got to be mindful. Boosie was saying, and I seen Boosie jump in. Boosie was just like, man, I try to tell niggas about this rap beef shit. I try to tell him. He said he ain't like it, right? And I remember when he first spoke about it, everybody was saying, man, shut your old ass up. This is a beef that nobody's going to get hurt. Boosie, rap beef. He spoke about it, and this is what he had said. Let me see. Is it going to load? Okay, maybe it won't load. Okay. This is what Boosie has said in April. He says, everybody gassing up rap beef, shaking my head, all excited, saying this is hip-hop. Well, everyone in their crew not going to see it that way. And when it pop off, it really goes down. So when someone from these crew die, don't say they stupid. Shaking my head. Go support them in court like y'all supported a rap beef. How could you feel if your family member died because of a hip-hop rap beef? I'm from Louisiana. Every rap beef I've seen, people die. Y'all so happy about who gonna win or lose, but a mama gonna lose her son. And ain't none of y'all going to the funeral. I mean, he has a point to an extent. Not great. I'm hoping, and I don't think nobody's gonna die. But I will definitely tell y'all one thing. When this issue started, right? When this issue started, and I remember even having a conversation with Drake about it. Drake himself was confused. Drake, I remember he said, he was referring to the Like That verse, right? The Like That verse. He's like, I don't know if we're rapping or this nigga is on some gangster shit. That's literally, you know what I mean? Because Kendrick in the part of, by the way, I'm not blaming Kendrick and I'm not blaming Drake. But what I'm saying is that this is how quickly rap could escalate. There's a part in Kendrick's verse where he says, I'm with 2 T's. And that's some gangster street nigga. He's like, and we snatching chains and burning tattoos, which is that's not just a rap bar. That's like a nigga, we'll fuck you up bar. You get what I'm saying? So it's you know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm probably sure that, this probably gonna be some type of issue. Again, not necessarily, nobody could find Kendrick. Kendrick is invisible. Kendrick pop up less often than Bin Laden when he was alive. We probably gonna see Kendrick for another 15 years. But there's other people. There's mad other people, right? You know what I mean? And I do think this might get to the point where a Birdman or a motherfucking a Birdman, a Wack 100, who else? Jay Prince jumps in, and because it is looking like the ancillary people, this whole picking sides thing. Yeah, I know Drake went to war with Kendrick, but he don't like them niggas neither, and them niggas don't like him. So it's clear where the sides are. So now there's a lot of tension. Now, let me also put it on the opposite side as well, and this is why I think this ain't cool. In reality, now I don't believe Drake is behind this, but I think this also fucks this shit up for Drake. Drake loves Miami. Miami is his spot. Drake done gone to Miami and fuck all these bitches. He love Miami and Houston. He been running through both of them bitches. I'm going to be honest with you. I would think Rick Ross and his people who have so much ties in Miami, they're going to probably respond with making it uncomfortable for Drake and his people. Now, doesn't mean Drake did this. Doesn't mean Drake called a hit, but it's a reciprocal approach to, hey, I played a song and y'all feel so offended by it. Y'all doing this. Also, here's the thing. Drake is liking the post as well. So Drake is, Drake liking the post, right? Look, Drake liking the post of niggas getting beat up. They're going to take it that way. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm denouncing all this, because I think it makes everybody a target. It makes everybody a target, right? But I think what we could all acknowledge as fans is that we were wrong. When we thought that this would be the singular beef that violence wouldn't come from. And obviously, the shooting at Drake's house, I think all educated minds are not connecting it to this beef, right? We're not connected to this whole Kendrick thing. But this is like a direct representation. You know what I mean? That song, which is so funny. I hear all the people saying, yo, that Not Like Us record is so, it's bringing people together. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it is in terms of in certain precincts. But yeah, I think, I would imagine people in Canada and also Drake are looking at that song as, all right, so that's my op now too. You're dancing to it. You're my op now too. You're fucking with this. You're my op now too. Okay. So again, I'm not here to change the narrative about anything, but, we just hope no violence or no more continued violence happen. And, but, 50 wasn't done with that. Let me play what 50 was saying again. My bad.
Hey, guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada. And I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world, That part where the young guy went he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp. And he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or Hey guys, I just saw a very
Bobby Shmurda reacted to this.
Hey,
hold on. Listen to Bobby Shmurda reacting.
Yo, cuz I would not like see murder. Oh, my dead grandmother said, I would have went out like see murder, bro. I swear to God. I swear to everything I love, bro. I would have went out like see murder, bro. Y'all just see the videos. Yo, story said, yo, a nigga feed me out when I was like 12 years old. Yo, a nigga choked me out when I was 12 years old. I tried to kill a whole building.
Yo, I just see what happened, son. Yo, y'all niggas. Yo! Oh, shit. Empty the clip and roll the window up. You nigga that sweet. You nigga shit a butt. I want a red bitch. He said she finna come.
Okay. Now, he had a caption that said, this is why I do prevention before cure charity work. Why y'all do that to my son, Rose? Y'all ODing and y'all going to swing on the wrong person, and it's going to be our last motherfucking swing. Keep on going. Now, you know what the funny thing is? I don't know why people are talking about Ross like he's not like that. And I know y'all want to say, oh, he was a CEO. Ross has been in many high-profile beefs. Went at Birdman for Wayne. him and Jeezy got into it. By the way, let's and this is why I'm also shocked by how Ross was moving. Because Ross has been in some real situations where he could have lost his life. In 2013, on his birthday, he actually, Rick Ross, when's his birthday, by the way? Isn't it like in, yeah. So in 2013, on his birthday, his car got shot up and he crashed the car. Somebody was trying to do a drive-by on him, supposedly. Rick Ross' car shot up. Yeah, he was inside a Rolls Royce, right? Now, I don't want to be sitting here and spelling everything out for y'all, but apparently, like, this was supposedly some also music-influenced issue that led to this. So rapper Rick Ross was inside a Rolls Royce that crashed into a Fort Lauderdale building after a shooting. It's a South Florida rapper Rick Ross and a woman were uninjured after someone opened fire on the Rolls Royce they were driving and caused it to crash into a building in Fort Lauderdale early Monday. He was driving a 2011 Rolls Royce eastbound when shots were fired around 5 a.m. Sounds like somebody followed him from somewhere, right? That makes sense, right? If you're driving at 5 a.m., look like you may be followed. Him and his passenger, 28-year-old Shatira Morganiel, heard the gunshots and tried to drive away. As the Rolls Royce tried to get away, the car crashed into a building. Neither he nor her were hurt. Police are still looking for the gunman. Okay? The occupants of the vehicle asked for the information to be withheld. They obviously, blah, blah. They obviously, with everything that took place, are fearful for their lives and the family's lives. Witnesses at the scene says as many as 20 shots. Police didn't say what the possible motive for the shooting was. Him and his girlfriend sat to the side and waited to get information to find out whether he was the victim or being victimized. Okay. All right. Now, also, there was another situation when him and Jeezy, most notably, Rick Ross, Jeezy, beef, and they ran into each other. This was when they ran into each other at the BT Awards, right? And supposedly shit got a little bit. Ross is here. Oh, sorry, I can't see it. Let me play it again. Ross is right here. Now, keep in mind, him and Jeezy had this beef. They're both at the BET Awards. They had like small hallways. Apparently, both entourages run into each other in the hallway, and shit goes left. So the reason why I'm even showing you this, basically, like, Ross is no fucking like green nigga, obviously, and he's just not no nigga who doesn't know about the situations that come with rap beef, right? Look at Drama. Drama said, let me get the fuck on out of here.
DJ Drama in the house? Yeah, I'm good.
DJ Khaled. Yeah, so that happened. That wasn't also the end of it. Gunplay, who was with Rick Ross, BET Awards with 50 Cent and G Unit.
See that damn wall.
Yeah!
Yo, I think I hear Yayo's voice. Anyway, the whole thing, they claimed that they had took his chain, beat him up. I don't think Ross was on the scene here. But anyway, the point is this, man. It's very clear that Rick Ross is no stranger to what's that other thing? He's no stranger to like some turbulent situations because of rap issues. So that's why I'm so shocked that he's so nonchalant, or maybe he just put his faith in the events, like, hands, right? Now Ross is, of course, acting unbothered, and what he said, he left the caption somewhere. I'll read that, but he basically said this. Let's see. He's back on a plane. Yep. So Vancouver, it was fun till next time. Yeah. Do y'all know who that other guy is? We got to find out who this guy is. Let's see if we can find him. Chat, tell me if you found out who this guy is. Let's see. Yeah, this guy right here. Y'all figure out who he was? What the fuck? Okay, my bad. I'm getting like some bunch of DMs. Okay. Yeah, do y'all know who this is? Now, I kind of do want to... What the fuck? All right. Okay. That's who? That's not Sam Sneak. That's not Sam Sneak. That's Queez MMG. Okay, that might be him. Thank y'all. Queez MMG. Is it him? It is him. Oh, he put his account to private. Yeah. Yeah, this is him, though. You can tell. His account is private. Huh. All right, let me call Wack to see if I can get some info, because Wack say his guy's security for Rick Ross. Let me see. Where's...
What up, bro?
Wack, man, I'm on stream, man. We try to get some info about all that shit that happened in Canada, man.
Well, I will tell you this: Drake getting too much credit. I know the team. I know the dude that run the team. I know what it was behind, what it came from. Drake getting too much credit. Niggas need to put some respect on that other big rapper's name up there. Shout out Mercules, right?
Okay.
But if you want, I didn't realize the guy that kicked it off is one of my drivers in New York. He's just Canadian, and he runs point for dude's squad. So the nigga you see get off on Ross,
the Icarus, right? Dude, the Icarius or Icarus, that's his at name.
No, that is not him. You want to know his exact name? You my brother. You my brother, so I'll tell you who it is.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you right here who it is. You can go pull him up because you are my motherfucking brother, and I don't keep those secrets from you. His name is, you ready?
Yeah.
Willie, WILLIE, Protector with ER, PROTECTER.
Wait. Spell again.
Willie, WILLIE, the THE, Protector with an ER, not an OR.
And
that's him. Call on the dog. He the one kicked it off. He fired on Ross when Ross ran, and he the reason why the team moved.
Wait, this is a black guy.
Listen, but I'm trying, bro. That's Canada, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, shit. Some of them look like Drake. Some of them look like us. He run point on Merkley's squad. That's his street squad. Okay. He's my driver when I come to New York. I just had to pay to get him up out of there because the police niggas is talking.
Oh yeah.
Getting back stateside.
Yeah, everybody privated their shit and or took it down. Hey, by the way, you had said one time, I think I heard you say it on Clubhouse that your guy runs point for Ross's security team. Is that him in the video? Is that him in the video or that's not him?
No, that's not him in the video. My homie just did 22 years in the Fed, so he can't get in there. And Willie knows who my people is, and if that's the homie Big Duck with Fruit Town Power, if Big Duck would have been there, out of respect, they wouldn't have moved.
Okay.
Straight up.
All right.
Yeah, they wouldn't have moved. They wouldn't have moved out of respect.
All right.
Big Duck wasn't there. His Ross security team, his original team wasn't there. Half them niggas can't get in Canada.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Why he kind of moved with a thin group up there. I was saying,
Ross group that was kind of assigned to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ross used to a lot of rap beefs. Like I was surprised he kind of was so thin, but it makes sense.
I will tell you now. I got the recording when he called me this morning. I got it. Right, I got it.
Who, Willie?
So yeah, when he called me, he called me.
Okay.
He called me to my point guy Steve Marcano out of the Bronx. Willie, when I'm out here in New York, he's one of my drivers and shit. So he'd come get me. But he wanted him. He's not just a driver. The nigga's a security and everything else. But he from Canada. He from up top and he run point on Merkley's. And Merkley's, I know K. Slay put me with him. Rest in peace. So he runs point on Merkley's whole street movement. If you look at the shit, you see Merkley's put his hoodie on and walk away.
Yeah. No, I seen that. Like I had to figure out who Merkley's was.
But I will tell you this:
is it over the song? Is it over? Is it over? Not Like Us being played because that was in the background.
Well, I will tell you this: this is my disposition because I don't want to see no unnecessary violence. I believe the world needs violence when it needed, but it's unnecessary. It ain't cool. I put the call in to my G homie Big Duck to let him know that wasn't Drake's call, right? Because I don't want Ross out here mounting up on some retaliation shit with that, and my G homie part of that, and it's a risk they took on the wrong motherfucker, right? So I had to put the call in, right? So at the end of the day, it did start over the song.
Okay.
So it started over the song. The homie approached dude and like, hey, homie, you did your thing, but that we can't go for it.
Okay.
Right?
And by the way, Merkley's was on the lineup too. He was on the lineup.
Merk and Drake run with the same crowd, but that wasn't like Drake called the dog or they like, homie, you in Canada, you can't do that. And he asked respectfully, and dude like, nigga, it is what it is, woo, 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 and Willie get off, bam, bam, blood tuck his tail, get out of here.
Hey, I was watching. Why do you think if Ross know he kind of moved a little bit thin? Did he just think that there was his pussy? Because I heard him kind of mouthing out. He's like, he basically said, nigga, I know where we at. Nigga, we came in.
A lot of woofing been going on. Listen, a lot of woofing been going on, right? Ross got respect coming from me and my team and my crew because he got my G homie Big Duck over there. Now, let me enlighten you on something.
Yeah.
You know the dude you see with me with the kufi on all the time? He's always with me?
Yeah.
Right? Him and Big Duck is from the same neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why when the game shit hit, I could only let that go so far because it erupted some street shit out here quick. What the fuck I got? I got Lil John from Fruittown, Paru is my right hand. Ross got Big Duck, that's Little John's G homie from Fruittown, Paru, his right hand. What the fuck? Paru gonna trump all. We not going at each other for no rap shit, so I killed that shit and turned it off. Right? So long as Ross got that with him, you see all that shit that was out there for Kendrick?
Yeah.
All of that will always respect Ross because of that one man.
Hey, but so this is the this is the part that's a little bit kind of confusing to me.
What's that?
I mean, even if Drake,
why you just don't give bro a little bag and get the exclusive? What the fuck is the problem?
I can't find these things. I'm wondering.
I got him on my phone. He told me, Wack, go. You let me know who you want me to talk to. Give me a little bag because I need it. I get the nigga, just give him a little bag. Stop being tight. You run around and nigga, we go fuck off 20, 30 at the Gucci store for nothing. Get a homie a little bag, and I put him directly on the phone with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to talk.
Not only would I put him on the phone with you, I'll tell him you got to get online with bro, and when you get back to New York, you got to go do a sit-down interview. I'd rather give it to you than these niggas is calling me.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we could put that together.
Well, just let me know. You can do that today. You can just control the exclusive. It ain't no big deal.
I'm gonna hit you about that if we could get him on here, right? Yo, hold on,
Yeah.
no, but I didn't want to ask you something in theory though, right? So even if Drake ain't pulled the call though, right? Ain't Ross is gonna take it like, bruh.
Nah, Ross can't take it like that.
It's behind the song. It's behind the song.
No. Ross can't take it like that because he chose to go in that area and play with them people like they don't love that man, right? Secondly, Blood got Paru with him. Out of respect to Paru, I put the call in so he don't be having our G homie in the middle of some shit that ain't it. If it was Drake, then the G homie got to do what he got to do. But you ain't finna pull a stunt and have one of ours in the middle of some shit, and that ain't what it is. Nigga, old boy gonna come out, he gonna expose himself, do what you got to do with him, or get at the other rapper, whoever you want to get at. But don't be pushing no buttons and moving some shit around on Drake when it wasn't Drake. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't cool. That ain't cool, homie. It ain't nothing bigger than the phone. And we gonna look out for our homie, because if something happen with our homie on false pretense, Blood ain't gonna be able to come west of the Mississippi fucking with Big Duck. That's a G homie. That ain't regular right there.
Yeah, but if I'm Ross and I see Drake like the picture, I'm gonna be thinking.
So what? Oh, but that wasn't a great call though. Listen, I tell a nigga, get your man. I don't have a problem with you getting your man. And when I was coming up in this free shit, if one of my homies went through and did a drive-by, we disciplined the nigga. Listen, nigga, that's your man in the yellow shirt. Get your punk ass out and get your man. Don't go by there spraying shit and the old lady get hit and this dude got hit and dude little nephew who just came home from college got hit. Fuck that. Drake ain't your man on this. Respectfully, he's not.
So do you think that, two questions, do you think Drake will be good in Miami, and is Drake good in LA?
Yeah, ain't nobody got no issues with Drake in LA. Listen, I'm gonna put it out there. The homie don't like me to mention his name, but he need to give credit where credit's due, right? It was one man on both sides of the ball, Kendrick and the Drake side, that orchestrated and made sure all safety stayed within both camps. His name is Wacko from Westside Paru. Right? We used to see us together. We used to be brothers. We had a falling out about 2 years. It don't matter. If I hear something happen with him, I'm a mount up nigga and I'm a ride. I love him. I love his family. I love his kids and what it is. He don't be on the internet a lot. He is the owner of Teach Me How to Dougie. That was his song. That was his group. Right? His name is Wacko. Y'all want to go follow him. He's Wacko142 on Instagram, at Wacko142. He is the man that was in communication with Drake's camp. They checked in, and Kendrick's camp. He checked in. If you look at that picture they took on stage, he's like 10 o'clock squatting down, light-skinned dude. You would spell it. Wacko about 50 years old. Very influential dude in comedy from Westside Paru, right? Got an impeccable track record. So he is the man, right, that made sure when the songs was going on, he was in between them. Right? He's the one that called a dog to wear No More Dish Records. He called that dog. So yes, if they respect Wacko enough to communicate with him, right? And Kendrick and them respect Wacko enough to let him kind of turn it on and turn it off. Of course, Drake could come to California and LA and still move around the way he do. Ain't nobody looking to do nothing to Drake. You know, we just was victorious out here on the back and forth. Kendrick won. But niggas ain't looking to do nothing to Drake.
Hey, okay. So would you advise, and we need the Wack 100, manager hat for this one, for any rapper, whether they were involved in the issue somewhat or not, would you advise any rapper to go to Toronto, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Montreal, and play Not Like Us? Because some people say
tripping. They tripping, and us letting people know that, and Drake's not a gangster. Let's understand that. He come up around gangsters, you know what I'm saying? He had the J Prince factor.
He tapped in with the Hells Angels, though, ain't he?
He had the J Prince factor. He had the fucking Cash Money factor, so on and so forth. Right, but what I'm saying is they love and respect that man, nigga. He's bigger than Michael Jackson in Canada. So understand that not just the gangsters, the regular motherfuckers. They ain't going for it, and they see that it really didn't go his way in the States. So, yeah, Canada is going to stand up for Canada. Drake is who he is. And you know what? He earned the right to have that kind of following. Let's just keep it real. He earned that right, bro. Hey, let me ask you something, man. Yeah. Listen, you a hard motherfucker to get along with, a hard motherfucker to build with. You don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Right? Over years, we built a rapport, right?
Yeah.
No matter what go on with you, you think I'm gonna let a motherfucker play with you out here in these California streets?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to.
You know that, right? You watch me when we had Troy Ave up there. Wack disappeared. Wack, where you at? Troy, you got your kids with you. I'm clearing the parking lot for you.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I come from the rank of foot soldier on up to general, so I know how to play all roles. If you're a brother to me and I fuck with you, and you seen it with 6ix9ine. By the way, he just called me this morning. I got to call you, Wack. We got some business we got to put together. Right. You know, if I stand with you, can't nobody turn me. You know that. I don't give a fuck what the eyes are, right? So, yeah, at the end of the day, bro, that's Drake. And we just saw that Canada ain't going for it. They could have we don't give a fuck, whatever. We party. No.
Is the West Coast tripping those? Say I come to the West Coast.
Nobody ain't tripping. These bitches want to fuck Drake.
No. If I'm bumping Family Matters, if I'm bumping Family Matters in my Uber, are they tripping?
Nobody tripping. You know why?
Why?
Because Not Like Us won.
Okay.
It's just like the Super Bowl, right? It's just like right now. Boston Celtics won. We don't give a fuck. Boston don't give a fuck if you wear another jersey. We whoop your ass. We're going to be like, all right, next time, my nigga, you're not like us. That's it. Nobody's tripping that shit, at all. Because it ain't like Family Matters was an ether song and it's like disrespectful. The motherfucker didn't stand up to what Kendrick delivered. So when you play that and we hear that, it just make niggas out here beat their chests with more like, yeah, bro, fucked over that nigga.
Hey. So I said earlier, Ross did what he was supposed to do, because a lot of people are saying why he ain't stay there and fight with his other homies. One of his homies got knocked out. I said Ross is the bag. I said he did he ain't run, but he was supposed to get out.
No. He got up out of it. He was over there hiding in the corner with a bottle.
No. Hold on. But he was supposed to leave though. Like,
well, see, here go the question. There go the thing, right? And I'm gonna say this: if that was, who the fuck is running around here on some regular shit? If that was, J. Cole, right? J. Cole, I would have said he did what he's supposed to do. But see, here go the thing, homie. Niggas gotta stop popping that gangster shit, right? Knowing all you are is a rapper. You have a voice and a platform. Paint yourself to be who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Wack ain't gonna run around here like I'm a basketball player, 6'9", I can slam dunk from the free throw line. Because then when I get on the court, they like Wack dunk, and I can't. I'm 5'8.5". Right? Nigga, you popping that shit. So the shit you popping says, nigga, you ain't supposed to do what? Gang wouldn't have ran.
All right, hold on,
Paul Rule.
But
Game gonna get out. If you find me knocked out, you gonna find Blood knocked out.
Yeah,
we ain't doing no running, so he got to stop perpetrating the fraud, though, bro.
Game's a squabbler. I'm like, imagine.
No, you miss it. No, niggas is talking that gangster shit like you was a gangster. You can't turn your gangsterism on and off, nigga. That shit's on autopilot. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
you can't. So he need to stop doing some of the shit he doing.
Well, some people say that, like, I mean, there's different type of gangsters. There's gangsters who they might just give it up with the tool. They give it up with the pistol. Like, so
it don't matter when it's time. Listen, you cannot play gangster, and then when it's time to be gangster, you turn it off. And I'm gonna say this because it's really hard for me, but the respect I got for the G homie, I gotta control myself. Blood playing with Miss Gladys over there, and niggas is feeling some kind of way. He really need to issue Stunner a motherfucking apology, bro, because there's some shit floating around out here that not even Stunner can control. And he ain't called no dogs, and the dog is barking. So Blood need to really stop playing around here, this gangster shit, when it's real gangsters involved.
You don't think Ross
Stunner might be mad at me that I mentioned it, because he didn't told me Wack is some industry shit. Fuck that, because I seen my brother face when he heard that shit. You know, and one thing about Wack, if I see him and my G homie there, Blood got to give me mine. He got to give me that.
Wait. So I thought Ross is gangster though. I mean, we know the CO stuff.
I thought so too, but Blood ran over there and grabbed a bottle. That ain't gangster. Academics, if you did that, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Act, well, that's Act, nigga. Fuck you, man.
Get up on out of there. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Act don't claim to be no motherfucking gangster. It's Act. Rick Ross did what I expect you to do, and you don't claim to be gangster.
Damn. So you think him leaving his man knocked out was kind of?
Edie, listen. First of all, as a man, fuck the gangster shit. As a man, you don't leave your man. Second of all,
but he's the bag though. He's the bag.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, niggas. What the fuck is you, nigga? You a man? This your man, right? You don't leave your man. Second of all, you popping this gangster shit. One thing about a gangster, right? When we leave, we don't leave expecting to come back. Whatever come with our journey, come with our journey. You understand what I'm saying? But see, once again, these niggas over here is Denzel Washington this shit. They playing the role when the camera's on. They need to stop because guess what? The camera was on, nigga, and this shit wasn't no motherfucking controlled environment. Nigga, it was for real. And what happened?
Damn. I mean, do you think this affects his, like, you know, how people look at Ross? Because some, like, 50's laughing at him. People are saying that.
Ross got a twin. Ross' twin is Brick Baby. Brick Baby over here, no jumper capping like he gangster. I released the homie P-Nice and DW Flame released a video showing you not that. Ross, it showed, it occurred. The homie 5, Blood, get off. The one who I'm telling you need to talk to, he the one kicked it off. He the one approached and asked him to turn it off. Ross told the nigga he ain't turning shit off. He got busy, right? Nigga, and your homie over here stressed out, DJ stressed out, niggas running pockets, and you over in the corner. Ain't nothing gangster about that. If my homie Duck would have been there,
Brick Baby,
y'all would have to kill Blood. Hey. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing no running like that.
Hey, speaking of which, with this Brick Baby situation, hey, did y'all line him up? Like, why does video look like this?
Why? What video look like what?
I thought he was like
no jumper. I said no jumper, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Wack. This might be some sucker shit. Next time I came to the West, I was gonna tap in with you and him. I thought he was a big dog like that.
No, he ain't nothing like that. I ain't never seen this nigga. I ran with Big U 17, 18 years. When I tell you we ran his video shoots, my video shoots, his hood, my hood, his house, my house, his backyard, my backyard, the Beast of the Belly, Crip celebrity parties, fucking Crenshaw High, all this shit. I never seen this man.
Why they grabbing his shirt like that though? Like, he a killer.
No, because the nigga, no, he ain't no motherfucking killer. The nigga, if he's a killer, look, dude get his, I'm gonna tell you why I never seen him. He gets shot in his hood, right? Instead of healing up and retaliate, you know what he...
So, Rick Ross ran up inside of Canada. Let's call it that. He ran up inside of Canada, and what did Ricky Rose, you feel me, do inside of Canada? He tried playing Not Like Us. Which, is genuinely a very stupid decision, because why would you go to Drake's country? Yeah, country. I don't know if he was in Toronto. Probably not. And play Not Like Us, bro. That's like dissing. I know everyone in Canada doesn't love Drake the same, but that's like spit in the face, bro. If Rick Ross is going to Canada, obviously Drake knows. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Drake knows everything that's going on in Canada. Like, if a big rapper, like, or quote unquote rapper like Rick Ross's size or bigger is going over there, he will know. He probably had people in the crowd on standby and said, if you play is Not Like Us, you feel me, get on that. And I got some money for y'all. And you feel me, Rick Ross was trying to play funny. He did it. And yeah. But the main thing about this situation is we really have to think about this one specific thing. When Drake goes back to Miami or anything like that, will Drake be safe? Or somewhere in the US? Because the way these things usually work, it might turn from that to another thing to another thing. And like, this is a sad thing about hip hop. A lot of stuff ends in violence, and sadly, it might come to the finality of death, which I don't want Rick Ross dead, and I don't want Drake dead. In the smallest little things, because especially with men, I'm pretty sure they both have hundreds of millions of dollars and probably huge egos. It could go from one little thing to lead to something mid-sized to something like death. So, hey man, let's just wish for the best. Honestly, I don't think Drake could ever get cool back with any of these guys ever again. But, you feel me? We just have to wait and see. It's like Drake against all of Atlanta. He has LA against him. You feel me? Who's next? We just have to wait and see. Drake is still Drake. So Drake doesn't need a feature or anybody for anything, honestly. But we just have to wait and see how everything goes. You feel me? Drake still has Memphis with him, I'm pretty sure. Or he still has Lil Durk. Most likely Lil Baby too. You feel me? The neutral ones. But we just have to wait and see. It's your boy Big X News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you guys feel about everything in the comments below.